The towering crystalline halls of the Galaxy Council echoed with unprecedented chaos as ambassador. Vex of the Altarian Republic slammed his four-fingered fist against the marble podium. His blue-scaled face flushed deeper with indignation as he addressed the assembled delegates from across the galaxy. "This is an outrage beyond measure," Vex declared, his voice carrying across the vast chamber. "The humans have completely ignored 17 formal diplomatic invitations, 12 trade proposals, and even refused our most generous offer of technological exchange." Councillor Roth, a towering insectoid from the Hive worlds, clicked his mandibles in agreement. "My queen grows impatient with their silence. We have waited 3 standard years for any response to our communications. Even the most primitive species acknowledge our messages within cycles, not years." The human representative's chair remained conspicuously empty, as it had for months. Captain James Kirk of the Terran Defense Force had attended exactly 1 session before disappearing entirely from diplomatic channels. His brief appearance had been memorable for all the wrong reasons. He had listened politely to the opening ceremonies, declined all offered refreshments, and simply stated that humanity would consider their options before departing without another word. "Perhaps they fear our superior technology," suggested Councillor Nix from the Shadow Collective, her ethereal form flickering with amusement. "Their vessels are crude by our standards, barely capable of faster-than-light travel. They must realize they have nothing to offer us." Fleet Admiral Price of the Centauri Alliance disagreed. "Their military capabilities are surprisingly effective, if unconventional. Our intelligence reports suggest they have developed tactics that could prove troublesome in direct confrontation." The chamber fell silent as Chancellor Dex of the Core Worlds accessed his holographic display. "Let us review what we know of human diplomatic history. According to our archives, they have successfully negotiated peace with the Rigelian clans, established trade routes with the Outer Rim traders, and even formed a defensive pact with the vegan colonies." "Then why do they refuse to engage with us?" Vex demanded. "We represent the most powerful civilizations in the galaxy. Our combined fleets could patrol every system. Our technology could advance their primitive worlds by millennia, and our trade, an ETWORKS, could bring prosperity to their isolated planet." Ambassador Myra of the Peaceful Worlds raised her webbed hand for attention. "Perhaps we have approached this incorrectly. Human psychology differs significantly from ours. They may interpret our offers as attempts at subjugation rather than partnership." "Ridiculous," scoffed Admiral Price. "We have followed standard first contact protocols to the letter. Every species understands the benefits of joining our alliance." High Counselor Rex, the ancient leader of the Galactic Federation, finally spoke from his elevated throne. His voice carried the weight of centuries of diplomatic experience. "I have overseen the integration of over 300 species into our galactic community. Never have we encountered such deliberate disregard for established procedures." The debate continued for hours as representatives from dozens of worlds voiced their frustration. The Traders Guild complained about lost profits from unopened markets. The Science Consortium lamented the waste of potential research partnerships. The military commands worried about the implications of an unaligned human fleet operating independently. In contested space not unknown to the assembled delegates, humanity had indeed received every message, analyzed every proposal, and reached a unanimous conclusion that would have horrified the Galaxy Council. The humans had studied the fate of every species that had joined the galactic community and discovered a disturbing pattern. President Cole of the United Earth Government reviewed the classified reports in his secure bunker deep beneath Geneva. The data painted a clear picture. Every species that joined the Galaxy Council eventually became dependent on advanced alien technology, lost their cultural identity, and found themselves relegated to minor roles in galactic affairs. The Altarians were master shipbuilders before they joined, Cole noted, reading from the intelligence briefing. Now they manufacture components for alien designs. The Rigelians were renowned warriors who became security guards on foreign worlds. The pattern is unmistakable. General Stone, head of Terran intelligence, nodded grimly. Our analysts believe the Galaxy Council operates as a sophisticated form of soft conquest. They offer advancement while ensuring dependence. Member species lose their sovereignty within generations. And their military capabilities? Cole asked. Impressive but predictable, Stone replied. They rely heavily on overwhelming technological superiority and numerical advantage. Their tactics are standardized across all member fleets, making them vulnerable to unconventional strategies. Cole made his decision with characteristic human stubbornness. We continue radio silence. Let them interpret our refusal however they wish. Humanity will chart its own course among the stars. Back in the Galaxy Council chambers, Chancellor Dex was proposing economic sanctions when alarms began blaring throughout the station. Counselor Roth's compound eyes tracked the incoming data streams with growing alarm. Impossible, he whispered. Human vessels have just appeared in 17 different systems simultaneously. They are not responding to our hails, but they are. Not attacking either. They appear to be ... exploring. The implications were staggering. While the Galaxy Council had focused on formal diplomacy, humanity had quietly expanded its presence across the galaxy. Their ships were mapping new trade routes, establishing independent colonies, and forming alliances with species the Council had overlooked or dismissed. Ambassador Vex stared at the tactical display in shock. How many ships do they have? Unknown. Roth replied. Our sensors suggest hundreds, possibly thousands of vessels operating in coordinated groups across the galaxy. As the Council members absorbed this revelation, a new message appeared on every communication channel throughout the galaxy. It was brief, direct, and unmistakably human in its bluntness. Humanity appreciates the Galaxy Council's interest in diplomatic relations. We politely decline membership at this time. We wish you well in your endeavors and look forward to meeting you as equals in the years to come. The message was signed simply, Captain Smith, Terran Exploration Command. Chancellor. Rex leaned back in his throne, suddenly understanding that humanity had never intended to be junior partners in someone else's empire. They had chosen to forge their own destiny among the stars, and judging by their rapid expansion, they were succeeding beyond anyone's expectations. The Galaxy Council would have to learn to deal with humanity not as supplicants seeking membership, but as equals who had chosen their own path.